All right, so it's the last day of the NBA season. If our Sixers want to avoid the play-in tournament, they got to end up with the sixth seed. That would start with them winning against the Bucks at home, which they're being given a 91% chance, even though there's no Embiid. Embiid is out. He had appendicitis. I talked to my buddy who had he had appendix surgery. He said he was 100% good to go in 2 weeks. He said it's basically nothing, right? So not worried about that at all. We need the Celtics to beat the Magic at home. That seems very doable. And the Nets to beat the Raptors in Toronto. That would give them the sixth seed. Otherwise, they would have to play in the play-in tournament. I'm not actually super opposed to them playing extra games. They could kind of use the time to gel. It's more so that it seems like they'd want to avoid playing the Celtics or the Pistons in the first round, even though Cade Cunningham had his injury. It just seems like the Sixers and Knicks, they'd have a much better chance taking them out. But I actually think Sixers Knicks is too sexy for the first round. I think they end up with like the 7 seed and going against the Pistons. As long as they avoid the Celtics, it's no big deal. Pistons already have an excuse to lose. I'm not scared of them. They ain't seen nothing like the Sixers, right? So we could smack the Pistons around. Then, from there it's whatever, right? Maybe someone else takes out the Celtics. Maybe we have to do it ourselves. And then you would think the Celtics, if we're going against them, would be the Eastern Conference Finals. It seems like it would make the most sense. But the Knicks were right there in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Maybe that's the reason they don't need to be there again. But Sixers, Knicks is too good to pass up. And then, of course, the long-time rivalry with the Celtics also seems too good to pass up. Also, Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, that gives you the possibility of Boston LA Clippers finals, so they can tease you that it's going to be the Celtics versus the Celtics, right? Because the Clippers used to be the Celtics, but Coach is telling you it's Sixers, Clippers, and they're telling you it's not the same James Harden. Yeah, right. How stupid are you to believe that? I literally want to slap the shit out of you if you're dumb enough to fucking swallow that fucking Kool-Aid, you dumb shit, right? Harden is a bomb. You're a fucking loser if you like James Harden, dead ass. Don't even fucking bother subscribing. I don't want your. He's fucking trash, right? So the beard is garbage. Not scared of the Cavs at all. They fucked up by trading Darius Garland. Campaign having injury problems. They just released him. They're saying, "Oh no, him and God, I can't remember his name. He's such a fucking bum too. Jaron McCain, the biggest flamer in the league. God, I swear to you, like he's straight up gay. He's gonna come out. I promise you, right? So the gayest player in the NBA and the lamest player in the NBA fucking campaign, right? Both campaign, like a presidential campaign, super lame, right? So they're both gone, which is exactly what Coach wanted. He wanted an excuse for Iverson to come back. What do you know? They're really sad they don't have their small guards, right? Like Campaign or Jaron McCain could ever hold a candle to 80-year-old Iverson, let alone 50. Iverson would fucking smoke these fools, I promise you. Thought it was interesting. Coach was thinking LA Clippers, that's like Cadillac. So Coach typed in Cadillac NBA. We got Terry Catlich, which, what do you know, was a Sixer, drafted 21st overall. And, of course, goes by Cadillac. And what else was we liked about him? Oh, yeah, he's 62 years old for the 26 flip. Thought that was very interesting. Backed up Charles Barkley. So that's what Coach has for you. Watching the game here in about an hour.